Today, we're going to be framing in a garage door. That's how you frame a door inside of my garage. Professionally.
This is why you hire professionals. The rough opening of our door, from the top of this plate to the bottom of this plate, is only 80 and a half or 80 and a quarter inches, and we need it to be 81 and a half. So this pretty much has to come out for the door to fit into our rough opening. Circular saw here. I've set the blade height just under the thickness of this because I don't want to hit any concrete. So I've got it set a little bit less than the thickness of that. And I'm just going to go through on both sides and then we'll chisel it out the rest of the way.
The whole frame's trying to move.
Is it? I wonder if we should anchor it first. We need a sawzall.
So before we continue knocking out that bottom sill to put our door in, we want to set some concrete anchors because we're going to be hitting this sill a lot and knocking it around. We don't want to move the frame anymore. It took us so long, as you guys saw, to get it into place. We don't want to knock it out of place anymore. So I bought, it's a 4-pack of these concrete anchors. They look like this. They're kind of weird. It's like a sleeve and a screw and like all these little pieces. But pretty much what happens is it comes with this bit as well. You drill this through the bottom sill into the concrete and you drill a pilot hole, and then you can kind of hammer this piece down into that hole. And then when you start screwing this tighter, it starts to kind of expand this bottom piece, and that's how it anchors into the concrete. So we're going to anchor the frame, and then we're going to continue knocking out that bottom sill. So you want to be really careful with this because the bit gets insanely hot. Make sure that when you're drilling, you don't go grabbing the bit or anything because it'll burn your hand.
Yep, it's a good day's work here. Yep, nothing to it really. Sounds like she's going dead. Diet. Blow her out. A little blowski. A little blowski.
So you kind of just have to keep drilling, and then at some point it catches, and then it goes really quickly. But I feel like for a while you're just like trying to put all your weight onto it and just waiting for that moment for it to catch. Let's see if we can get that. Okay.
Is that the new bit?
Yeah.
Battery dead?
Yeah, I think so.
Hopefully the drill's motor isn't dead. Probably need a power drill for this.
Yeah.
One that actually plugs into the wall.
I'm gonna go get another battery. I gotta do 4 of them. Home renovations from a homeowner's perspective.
Feels like it's reached the bottom, but
Yeah.
there's no way.
The heads are bigger than the ones we got last time.
Oh god, maybe that's why this isn't working. Tight.
I'm also afraid that my hand's just gonna slip. Hernia, dude.
They might not go all the way down, but
Whatever.
you know it'll be anchored.
Yeah.
Pat, you need some help? I could use that. Use a little bit. I think I got it. Don't shoot my hand. Yeah. Slows that right there.
Our plywood's 4 feet wide, so from this edge we'll stand it up here, and 4 feet ends up right here. And so I just wanted to put some horizontal braces so that we can have something to put on that the edge of that seam where the plywood, the 2 pieces are going to meet, so that they're not just like studless right there where they meet at.
So we're kind of jumping around a little bit because if we didn't, this wouldn't be Silly Builders. I think the last time we left you guys, we were going to put some anchors into the bottom sill, some concrete anchors before we knocked out the door portion of the bottom sill. We've done that, we put some anchors in, and now we've kind of skipped over to putting up OSB. OSB is this type of wood that you see behind me. It's kind of like a plywoody type, like compression of wood chippy kind of mess, but this is what's kind of on the outside of all like just residential houses. I'm making this up actually, I don't know. So we're putting up the OSB to kind of just seal this in, and then we'll insulate it. That'll probably be later on, we don't have enough insulation tonight. But after the OSB, we'll finish up with the door sill, we'll put the door in, and then we'll probably call it a night tonight, and then pick back up later on.
The bottom looks good. Yep. Now kick the bottom in.
Hey! It's open.
Hey, welcome home.
We gotta get the level on it.
Level, I think, is outside.
Well, let's just go out the door here.
Hey!
Whoa! Whoa! Hey!
I'm a little bit nervous, Pat.
What? About what?
We still have to do subfloor, right? And it's like on the concrete right now. No.
It's in the bottom.
Guess we're reading instructions now.
So it's been a hell of a day here at Silly Builders. We've had a ton of mishaps. The first one being a piece of wood in my car that busted out my windshield. Come to find out, it was the wrong piece of wood to begin with. Us having a really difficult time fitting this frame into the space right here. We had a crazy time trying to get the concrete anchors into the ground. And then lastly, just finding out that our door, we've got so much work to do before we can put a door in. I guess we just thought we'd get this rough opening done in the frame and we could just put a door in. Turns out we've got to do like subflooring first, and we have to do flashing all around the door. Of course, we've already switched out a window, so we know that you need to do flashing, but I think our brains are just at 1% at this point. So we're going to just kind of Tyvek over the outside of this and cover it up. We're gonna try and close off the open door frame as best as we can, and then just call it a night, and then we're gonna come back and tackle it later. But for now, I think you know what time it is. We're calling it a night. Stapler's not working. That one's broken.
Really?
Yeah, the other one's broken.
I mean, technically it works better than this one does right now.
True.
Are these just the wrong staples?
You got T50 in there?
Oh,
You feel that tension?
yeah.